Is your mic on? I don't care.
What's
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Pop Culture. It's our third annual Heritage Day lunch/dinner, and so we are out here at Lucy's. It's an Ethiopian restaurant, and I hope nzobona a vibe like abantu right. So anyway, today our topic is kind of, we're trying to discuss in Dabayoguti, how do we spend money? Do we kind of relate to money the way that we were brought up? Do we relate to money like in the way that we see like mhlambe pressure ya mafanzi? Are you trying to do better by your money? Like we just had a fun week. Have you changed your ways? Maybe not. Mhlambe school is gonna take you about 6 months, and that's okay, right? That's okay. But we're just here to find out, Uguti, in terms of heritage, maybe there's also like a hereditary thing that we do, a cultural thing we do with money, and we just didn't know. But we're here to find out, so stay tuned.
But guys, just comment in at the bottom, please.
No, no more.
Please.
Please.
We're looking. This is my best outfit of all the three. I just want to say.
That's true.
Simply also because
That's it.
Hallelujah. Obviously, maybe not like the full gear, but you know what I mean. The bambe.
Now you gotta tell the
keys.
yourself.
Oh, simple.
That's it.
Dlangamandla,
Yes.
tolo, zulu, mchenga, mpingo, mapanekazi, ngwenya, nkomo, luwela, zinkonjana zoto zona zinamapiko. Hallelujah.
That will not be coming from me too.
I was like,
That will not be coming.
I was
from
waiting
me.
for yours.
I'm not even cultural. Look at me. This is as cultural as I did was have my tits out, but that's a story for another day.
Please, can you say anything?
Share, like, subscribe. Oh. No. No. That's share, like, subscribe, comment, watch.
I don't understand.
Those are the keys. Don't worry about everything else. Love you. Bye.
Define your relationship with money in 3 words.
Reckless, irresponsible, trying.
The long con. I don't know. It's a struggle. It's a long struggle, and it's not gonna happen tomorrow. But we're gonna crack the system. That's the game.
Wealth creation. That's one word. Yeah. Saving and stingy. All honesty.
Complicated, experimental, adventurous.
Are you happy with the way you spend your money right now?
No.
So my answer is no, and the reason for that is because, as I said, that I don't really have money, and I didn't get enough education about money as I was growing up. You know what I mean? I didn't get much information about how to spend money, what to do with it, and because I don't have enough money, it's difficult for me to put it into the places that I would like to put it into. You know what I mean?
I'm not happy with the way I spend money right now. I don't save enough. That's why I describe it as critical but stable. Because at the end of the day, I'm still alive, but I'm not saving enough. I just, make it right through till month end, and then I'm still alive at the end of the day, and life goes on. Like, that's how it is. It sucks. Like, yeah.
I think I have too little to spend right now, so so for me, I'd love to have more to spend on stuff that I want to spend on, like travel and stuff like that. But I think I spend money like for necessities, and that's it for now.
I've realized that I spent most of my money on food, and after spending money on food, there is really no evidence of where the money went. It's not like buying clothes where you can open your wardrobe and go some whoo.
Yeah.
But then I feel like that makes me happy, and I can't put a price on that.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I'm definitely not happy. I think I can do better to save and be more future conscious. But within the means that I have right now, also, we have to live. So, yeah.
Is there a relationship between how your parents spend money and how you've built your relationship with how you spend your money?
Yeah, I blame them for the sporadic spending because it's always, no, it's not malalondo, you know, types of things. But yeah, so to a large extent, we're a saving family. The culture of saving has always been there, trying to teach me how to save, the value of money, the ability to build wealth. And my passion for investment comes from home. So it wasn't really, I was never really exposed to investments growing up, but it came from home and the ability to grow what little you have just by being strategic and spending on things that give back, you know. So you need to spend on things that actually add value to your life. So it's good to get 6 watches, but they all tell the time. You know what I mean? So you gotta get to things that if you're gonna get 6 watches, get antiques. Get 6 watches that if you sell something one day, you get something back for it. You know what I mean? So there's ways to sort of trick the system in terms of building your financial caliber. You know? So yeah, I've learned a lot from my parents, and I really appreciate that.
Specifically, when it comes to my mom, you know what I mean? She tried to do the most for her kids, you know what I mean? It didn't matter, well, it did matter what it is, but at the same time, it was more about making sure that she creates an environment where we're happy and grow up and to be the people that we would have wanted to be. At the same time, she was not in a financial position to afford some of the things that she spent on, for me specifically. I'll speak for myself in this one. So some of the stuff that she had to pay for, it was a little bit tricky because of her financial situation, but she pushed herself to do it. She did everything that she could, and I feel like I'm in a similar position, a little bit better because she allowed me that opportunity. So now I'm hoping that as time goes, I'll be in a better position to do better for my kids.
Yes. My parents spend money like adults, guys. Like adults. Like they make plans, they budget for stuff, they buy everything cash. So they did give me some like really good basics and guidelines for how to spend money well. Never buy something on credit, never buy something with money you don't have. Credit cards doesn't belong to you. The money on a credit card is not your money. Ooh, all of those hard lessons. So yes, and they do better. I mean, they've had more time too.
Have you adopted?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I like to think that I will make my parents proud. Like I had an incident when I was in varsity where I spent like 10,000 Rand at Vida at some point. Like I got in a 10,000 Rand, was like my first paycheck, right? And I spent all that money at Vida, all of it.
And what about
my
the
dad
cell phone?
killed me. My dad nearly killed me, and I learned my lesson the hard way. I'm never giving money to Vida ever again.
I think for me, it's more, there is a link, but it's not necessarily a positive link. Like I have sort of a negative experience sometimes when I spend my own money because I know how money is viewed by like my elders and like what it's meant for, its intention, and like how much of a sacrifice it is in terms of like the black family experience. And then so when I use like, you know, like 1,000 Rand to do whatever, I feel like some type of way because I'm like, yo, back at home, this 1,000 Rand is doing something else. So it's linked, but it's sort of like a thing on my shoulder.
Yeah, and we were just talking earlier about how we don't really have a budget for ourselves. Like before I think about what to do with my money, I have to subtract what I'm going to send home. So it's not like about me. I have to be like, so once I've sent money home and they're okay, what can I do with what's left? Because like that's what they do as well. Like, is everyone fine? Like, you eating sushi, do you know what I'm eating? Like, you need to know that I'm fine before you do that for yourself, you know? Yeah.
So guys, that is the end of Heritage Dinner. You heard what the people had to say. We asked a couple of questions, so please can you do the same and answer the questions at the bottom. Do you feel the same? Do you relate to anybody's answers as well? I mean, I know personally my relationship with money is dark. And I will change my ways.
But she's
one
trying
day.
to do better. She is.
I really am. But guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you so much for allowing us to make it to a 3rd year of doing this. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for commenting. But you have to do it over and over again, especially subscribing. Siyabonga guys, as usual. Begugnandi, Bukubanani, Udlanga Mandla is out.
And now, like me and my boys, we kind of like a bit savvy now. Like, I can't throw a party and be like, yo, I'm buying all the alcohol, I'm buying all the food, you just come through. I'm like, hey, yo, it's a POP, bring home. Can I say such? It's a POP, so bring home booze, whatever. You know, we're starting to copy from white people as well. They've got bring a prize and stuff like that. You know, so that's being savvy. So at the end of the day, everyone chips in. It's that community effort, so you don't have to do things on your own. You are not alone. You are not.